Every business should have a data analytics solution. Are you looking for one? Would you like to save time and money and work more efficiently? If you've been looking, you've probably seen some solutions that are way too complicated. We know how important reliable information is for your company. We would like to introduce the Style Dashboard, a simple, innovative, and feature-rich financial analytics solution. It is vital for tracking financial ratios and sales and as a decision support system.
First, we have here our different data for our sales, expenses, and our different ratios. So, we have here our liquidity ratio like cash ratio, current ratio, our solvency ratio like debt ratio, and debt to equity ratio. And finally, our profitability ratio like return on equity ratio as well as a net profit margin. So looking at these ratios, we can also compare how the company have performed for the year or throughout the years using our financial year slicer like for 2017, 2018, or 2019, or maybe throughout the years. Okay, next we have here our sales data, wherein we can also see here the different performances of the products like for Model A, for Model X, for Model S, or for Model Z. We can also see how they have performed each year using this slicer for a year like 2017, 2018, and maybe throughout the years. Or in short, our sales trend. So, using this data, it can also help us decide on things about the company. Like also, for example, we have here our expenses. We can see how our actual expenses have exceeded our budgeted expenses for 2017, for 2018, for 2019, and the trend for the years. So using these different charts that are presented in our dashboard, how then can it help the company? So let us hear from Hazel.
The working dashboard is an easy-to-understand visual-used summary of data analysis that provides an at-a-glance overview of multiple areas of the business. The dashboard could provide the business a greater visibility with information available whenever it is required to ensure business are better placed to respond to changing market conditions. That is why the dashboard includes data that will notify the business if their operations are still in good condition. With the implementation of this dashboard, it improves inventory control using detailed historic data to optimize supply quantities and inventory allocation across stores and minimizing the risk of stockouts, accurate insight on current customers' purchasing behaviors, which could enable the company to have a better forecasting wherein the company can be more accurately predict future demands using these historic information, and as a result the company may have a better chance of achieving higher retention rates and increase revenue. In addition, the dashboard could be a key indicator of the company's performance. Using the dashboard, the company can no longer wasting valuable time generating reports from multiple systems, and with the ability to easily identify what the available data really means, better decisions can be made relevant to the business.
So what are the processes and steps involved in creating this dashboard? So first is the establishment of purpose. Identify the purpose of the dashboard or answer the question for what. Second is data gathering. Gather the data you want to analyze and present. Third, data verification. Gathered data need to be verified for truthful presentation. Fourth, organization of the gathered and verified data. With the gathered data, organize it on how you want it to be analyzed and presented. Fifth is data analysis. You can now process your data. Six is processing of data through creating pivot tables and visual presentations. You can use slicers, graphs, charts, and formulas. 7. Add data and information for DSS. Add other features of DSS that will help the understandability of information in your dashboard. And lastly, interpretation of the processed data. Interpret and present your data to your users.
In conclusion, the dashboard with its DSS will allow users to draw and make decisions for the development of their company from the information visually and graphically presented in it. It will also allow us to see the relation and effect of each piece of data to the others. It also saves time and effort for the presenters and decision makers because it may update by itself. We say no to overwhelming huge data and yes to a simplified and interactive data.